YouTube? This is Brian with ITS Tactical, and you are watching the Knot of the Week. A lot of other sites claim to have a Knot of the Week, but not every site has a Knot of the Week. Today we are going to be doing something special on the Knot of the Week. We're going to be wrapping a EOD breacher bar from CountyCom. Now, like me, I'm sure many of you know what CountyCom is. If you don't, you need to check it out and be prepared to spend lots of money there. I can't get out of that site without spending tons of money. I might go there for a $5 item and walk out $100 poorer. So anyhow, we're going to be showing you how to wrap paracord around one of these EOD breacher bars, and this is going to be a little bit different than our last demonstration. The photos on their website show one of these wrapped with the traditional pattern like we did last week on their little widgie tools, or micro widgie tools. I'm not sure what the name of those were, but anyhow, we're going to wrap it like a Strider knife. So if you've ever seen Strider's, I guess, patented handle wrap design, they've got an instructional tutorial on their website, but it's not very detailed. So we're going to attempt to change that and actually show you step by step how to wrap one of those handles. So we do have a Strider knife here. This is a TAD Gear and Strider knife compilation knife called the DUK, which is the dive utility knife, and we may get into wrapping this in the video. I'm not sure. We may save that for our members section. I'd like to do a review on this knife first that we picked up. But anyhow, let's go straight to the breacher bar, and we'll show you how to wrap that. Before we start, I'd like to note that you're going to need two different lengths of paracord to do this wrap. You're going to need one base layer wrap, which will kind of mask the weave wrap that's going to be produced on top of it. So the two sizes of paracord you're going to need one that's about 69, 70 inches, something like that, and that's going to make up the base wrap. Then you're going to need another section that's around 120 inches. So let's get right into this. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take that 120 inch length of paracord, and just so happens I already have that doubled here. You're going to double it, find the midpoint, and there's 4 holes on this breacher bar. And what you're going to be doing is working off the 2 interior holes, like this. You're not going to work with the lower hole, you're not going to work with the upper hole quite yet. You're going to work with these two. So the first step is to take the paracord and take that doubled end and go through the bottom, or through that second hole up from the top, or from the bottom. Come back around and go through that hole. Just like so. Now you're pretty much creating a girth hitch, which, if you know what that is, you're just going to make a loop with that top hole, just like that, and take the rest of your cord, like so, and run that through this loop. Now, just a word of warning, we're going to try to do this right on camera here, but we may have to transition to a vise later on to finish the handle wrap here. But we're at least going to start it on video here. So this is the way it looks on both sides. So you have it come through the bottom up to the top. You're girth hitching like this, and you want to make sure this is tight. It's going to make a big difference later. So just keep working with the line. Get it just like this. You see, we just have the slack here hanging off the top. So the next step is going to be taking the 70-inch line, and you're going to go straight through this hole right here, just like so. And all you're going to do is just loop it through, and on the back you're just going to hold it down with your thumb until you come around. See, I'm coming around the top there, around to the back, until you secure that with the wrap. And this wrap is just going to be a continuous wrap that you want to make sure is tight. You actually want to make sure it's extremely tight. So I'm going to tighten this up a little bit. Anyhow, we'll get the rest of this wrapped all the way down to the bottom, and we'll show you how to secure that. Alright, what's up guys? We're back. I'm going to finish up this knife here. We're going to show you at least one side of this. There's not really a good way to get an angle on here. But anyway, as you're wrapping, you're just going to pull tight as you do that right over left pattern. So, let me do a couple wraps here. You can kind of work these around as you're doing them. Make sure these are all in line. You want to make sure that center point here, you all end these knots on the same center point, on the front and the back. So that's what I'm going to kind of pay attention to here as I'm wrapping. Apologize, it's very noisy on my street today. Okay, you can kind of see the pattern starting to emerge there, and we'll finish wrapping all the way down. We'll be right back and show you how to finish this off. We're back and we've reached a point here where we're going to finish this off. So all we're going to do, so I know it's a little difficult to see because it's on the opposite side. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, hopefully you can see that. Move the camera. Okay, so all you're going to do on this last hitch here, or last part, is you're going to tie a square knot, a very tight square knot. And once you've got that square knot, that should pretty much lock in your knot here. But to ensure that it stays locked in, we are going to weave it back through here, just like so, and tie another square knot on the opposite side. Make this one tight as well. And once you've got that, all you have to do, tie a simple overhand knot for a lanyard loop if you'd like one, and that is the end. So one side we have tied, the other side we have tied, both square knots, and there's your lanyard. So you can see the nice pattern that was formed. Tried to keep it as straight as I could. Might be a little deviation there. Hopefully all the wraps are the same here. So again, it's a little hard to do when it's on a vise to keep it straight. So yes, that's not the most perfect wrap in the world. But there you go. How to stride a wrap your EOD Robotics pry bar from CountyCom. And we'll transition this wrap as well to that strider knife we just got from TAD and show you how to wrap that one as well in a later video. Thanks for watching.